Welcome back, fake sports fans. While our Jays couldn't complete the 4-game sweep against the Athletics, now start a 3-game series against the Philadelphia Phillies. Jays will be sending Kevin Gausman to the mound to go up against Jesus Luzardo. Let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. As always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
All right, ready to go here. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And here is Sosa to the plate. Inside, and it's 2-1. One out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle, Bichette. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
First baseman, Bryce
2 outs, base is
Harper.
empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Schneider makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starter, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off on his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Turner. On to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that's the third out. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's Alec Bohm. No score here in the second. Bohm knocked home 5 runs in his last game. Fly ball down the line. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Short hop liner, handled it short. Oh, the throw is wild. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. J.D. Martinez stands in. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Martinez headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 ball.
And now Lawrence Butler. 1 down, runners at second and third. That one outside. Now 2-2. And there's the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8,
Davis Schneider getting ready to hit.
Schneider.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next to hit, David Fry. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
2-2 to count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 outs. That clips a corner. In the dirt, blocked. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fry, the lead runner out at second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. New inning getting started. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Way high there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Jimenez throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Popped up. Guerrero under it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder.
Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, They forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ripped on a line, makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next,
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one hammered way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here is J.D. Martinez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is outside. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And next for Toronto, Lawrence Butler.
2-1.
This one in the dirt. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it.
I ain't about to pick it, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back.
On to the 4th.
Leading
And
off
now,
for the
Trey
Phillies,
Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. See you later. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-1. So up next, Edmundo Sosa. And that's outside.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hit in the air, center field. Butler makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting,
And
first
now
baseman,
here is
Bryce
Harper. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball left side. And he can't come up with it. 1 gone, runner at first.
Now batting, the
And Kyle
designated
Schwarber
hitter,
will come
Kyle
up.
Schwarber.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4
Now batting,
strikeouts
third
for him
baseman,
on the bump
Alec
today.
Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Gosman throws over. Harper's back in a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The next pitch misses. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Boom. At second with 2 down. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. That one clips the outside corner. Now 1-2.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 5-4. So 2 down, and now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Jimenez under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next for Toronto,
for
David
the Blue
Fry.
Jays, third baseman, David Fry.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. On the ground. To first, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kepler, and that is that.
This is for all my go-getters, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters, we never stop it.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, number 85. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
New pitcher now for the
Now pitching
Jays,
for the
Mark
Blue
Leiter
Jays.
Jr.
Definitely a
Number
guy that
56.
pounds the strike zone, makes hitters
Mark
earn their way on
Leiter
base,
Jr.
and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's Turner now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one. Over to first, safe. Now, Edmundo Sosa. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Bryce Harper. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground, right side, Jimenez handles, throws the first, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jordan Romano.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So digging in,
Leading off
Bichette.
for the Jays, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His second of the year, it's 5-5. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings through that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Slider misses outside. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he takes it himself for the out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. J.D. Martinez stands in.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Way out front for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
It misses. It's a strikeout. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped left field. And forget it. So he goes yard to left. His 13th home run of the season. It's 6-5. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 down now,
Max Kepler.
and here is Max Kepler. To the right side. That's out number 3.
Sorry if I'm not star hip-hop material. Sorry if I don't sell it. It'll take a miracle for my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds if I fall off.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nabil
Now
Krismat.
pitching
He
for
last pitched 2
Philadelphia.
days ago.
Number 54. Nabil Krismat.
Well, 1-run
Leadoff
game,
for
and now the
Toronto.
catcher comes up to him.
Catcher,
Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
And that's whipped for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to third. There's one.
Out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Up next.
Now
for
here
the
is
Blue Jays,
Davis Schneider.
left
The
fielder,
5-4-3 double
Davis
play is a
Schneider.
gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad
Now
Green.
pitching for
Just
the
trying to
Blue
keep
Jays.
this one close here, and this is
Number
where a
57.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game.
Philadelphia,
JT
catcher,
Realmuto
JT
stands in for the
Realmuto.
Phillies. And that drops in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And Realmuto is out. Now it's the right fielder.
When we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand, the way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Outside with a breaking ball. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Green picks to first, and he's back in easily.
Ball inside.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Orion Kirkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Jays, David Fry.
Toronto, third baseman, David Fry.
And now 2-1.
One strike.
Just missed. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Bo Bichette, the next to hit.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Not even close there. And that's ball three. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Walks out of the bullpen.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marsh on the move. And that is the third out of the inning.
Funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your calm. 'Cause there's no question that
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So Harper stands in.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. And now J.D. Martinez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Now batting.
Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Alvarado.
Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way outside. Ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And it's even up.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one the other way. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Lawrence Butler.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Get up, let the groove soothe, yeah. Then let the beat smooth you. Get up, let the groove soothe, yeah.
Zach Jackson gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Zach Jackson.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one down the line, but that rolls foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. A swing and a soft liner. Oh, he gloves it. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, man. He snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Upstairs, 3-1 now. Jackson, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude it.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Now batting, right fielder Gabriel Rincones
So
Jr.
runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder. Next offering way upstairs. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Jackson, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just a...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 8-5. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner now. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Davis Schneider.
For the Jays, left fielder.
Strom has a pretty
Davis
cool hobby. Collects
Schneider.
baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting,
He's 2
third
outs away.
baseman,
And next for
David
Toronto, David
Fry.
Fry. Here's a 1-1. And that one
That's low.
cutting but missing down low. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering way off the plate. Three and 2. The pitch is outside. And
Now
ball
batting,
4.
second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch
One
there.
ball, two
Really
strikes.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you
Two balls,
jog back to the
two
dugout.
strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's down and in. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Now batting.
Now a chance for
Shortstop,
Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's
Up
been
there
having lately,
for
I'm
the
sure
Blue
he's feeling
Jays,
some relief.
first
Pitch was
baseman,
in and off the plate. So hard to do
Guerrero
anything with a pitch in that
Jr.
location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. With the tying run at the plate, they're in the last half of inning number 9. That's outside. 2-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot of like a lot of, cause you got a bottle full of that.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon it. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the...
Well, that one got away from us. Let's have a look at the box score. We actually got a few hits. Got 10 hits today. Said Jimenez going 1 for 5. Bichette going 2 for 4 with the walk. Santander 1 for 4 with the home run. Martinez 1 for 4. David Moreno 3 for 4. Schneider 1 for 4. And David Fry 1 for 2 with 2 walks. As for the pitching, Gosman didn't have a good night. He only lasting 4 innings, giving up 4 hits, giving up 1 earned run, and a walk, getting 4 strikeouts. And Mark Letter came in. He gave up 1 run in 2 innings. And Zach Jackson gave up the last 2 runs in his last inning there. Bullpen just couldn't hold it. And with the loss, the Jays' record falls to 33-28. They still hold on to first place in the American League East by half a game. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game for Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Philadelphia Phillies.